What is up, guys? We are in Boulder, Colorado, working with Intrepid Camp Gear. So they have these really nice tents, something a little different than your normal clamshell. It actually has a hinge right there and opens up even more. We'll get more into that. So this is for our 5th gen 4Runner that we are building with Gear Wrench tools to go to SEMA. Last year we had done the Tacoma, and now we're working on this 4Runner. I wanted something unique. I wanted something, you know, different, and something that was really good quality. Now, a couple things I want to show you that really stand out on this tent. I know there was one folded here somewhere. It's quite a slim design. I believe it's 7 inches. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's 7 inches here. You've got your slots right here so that you can put on a bar, put stuff on top. But yeah, let's head on inside and have a look at the tent that we're going to be installing. So we're just inside their showroom here. It's a Geo 2.5. Here's your dimensions, weight, price. Let's see how much room is in here. Our 7-year-old daughter can actually stand right up in there. The ladder. So in the back here, this is everything that comes with it. We're using some Sherpa mounts to put it on top of this Prinzu Pro rack. So the way this gotta work, since these bars can't be taken off and slid back on because of the slip, we just undo the bolts from the mount on top of the roof here, pull it all off, put it down, put the tent on top, attach the tent to the roof rack, and then drop it back on. Now, one thing we'll be working with is I've got this diodynamic crosslink here with the 7 lights on it. So the tent will be coming to about here, and then I've also got this Prinzu ladder that will be going up to here. So it's going to be tight, but we'll get it to work. So we're here with Jonah. He's going to show us the features of the Intrepid Camp Gear tent.
Yeah, so I'm here with the Geo 2.5 Pro. This is our flagship model. 2.5 meaning kind of 2.5 people, so it does run relatively similar to a queen mattress. A couple of the unique features with our tent compared to some competitors is our hinge design in the top here. That's going to give you roughly 40% more headroom than most other clamshell or wedge style hard shell tents. So for those people who are a little taller, a little bigger, it's going to be a lot nicer. Interior wise, we're running around 85 inches in length. So, you know, for those people who are well over 6 feet tall, you're going to be comfortable sleeping straight up in them, which is super nice. A couple of the new features specifically on our Pro model, which is new for 2025. The first being our new color options. So it's going to come in a coyote brown and a kind of dark digital camo on top of this black one, which we've always had. Secondarily, we have this rear awning kit, which comes with these 2 aluminum arms, which is super nice just for, you know, hanging out on the tailgate if it's raining, getting a little extra shade in the sun. And then the third one is this new diesel heater AC port. That's a super sweet new feature. If you're running your tent in cold or super hot temperatures, you can set that up with a diesel heater or an air conditioner. And then last but not least, it does come with a UV protection cover. So if you're leaving your tent out, you know, all winter and it's hanging out, that's just going to keep the tent in a little better shape, keep it clear from snow, long-term sun damage, stuff like that. Yeah, those are the main big features on the tent itself.
Pulling the rack off right now, and as you can see, these mounts all stay on. And the reason it's coming off is just to fasten it onto the crossbars. Just makes it a lot easier for install. This pulls the 4Runner back, drop this down, and mount the tent onto it. Just put it on those sawhorses there, and it's easier to work on instead of on the ground. So these are the mounts, Sherpa mounts. These are the taller ones we're going to be using. So just like this.
They go just like this right here.
There we go. And then the tent rails sit right on there.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay, so the mounting brackets are on. The cross rails going back in. Okay, so the brackets all on the Prinzu Pro rack there. And now just lowered the tent down. You can see it has its own rail there that just attaches in like that. Trevor's gonna take all the measurements, make sure we're on where he wants it to be, and then lift the whole thing up, pull the 4Runner back under, and attach the rack back to the 4Runner. Okay, so Trevor's lifting it up. You can see here how it's all mounted on the rack. This is definitely the way to do it. And then you can see here, this is how he did it. So took the bolts out of those brackets. Actually works quite nice. So they got a really nice system here. That channel right there, winch slides across. You can see here, just sliding it makes it a lot easier to work.
And then the one place to watch is just hold that rear kind of corner, go guide it in, and just watch right here on the vehicle.
Okay, I can get mine there.
Go ahead and put a bolt in.
So what they're doing is getting the back in there first, get that one lined up and in place, and then set the top down into here. Okay, so what we did was put one fastener in each side of the back brackets, so it'll hold it in place. And Trevor's gonna drop it down now. Just walk.
Well, I'm here. I'm on. I'm good. Yeah, I'll push your way and then wait.
That's
That did it? Yes.
perfect.
Cool.
Awesome.
Get some bolts in before, we'll get it tightened up before I relieve tension, and we'll be all set to go. So the first step to setting up your Intrepid Geo tent is to go ahead, unlock one side. After one lock on the other side, you'll come around, the same thing over here. And then we can go ahead and set up our ladder. Very simple process with our ladder here. All you're gonna do, go ahead and step on the bottom rung, pull up until you hear a click, and keep going until you get to the height for your vehicle. Once your ladder is mounted, we can go get up there and pop open the tent. If opening from the side, take some care to just push up slowly until the struts activate and take the tent the rest of the way. One note is that the first few uses may be a little tighter, but as you use the tent more and more, it breaks in and gets smoother and smoother on the opening. Once we have the tent open, there's one very quick thing to do. to push your U-bar back into place. Just like so. And then you'll secure the mount to the red tab up top. This is a spring-loaded strut, so super easy to get in and back out. After you have that U-bar set up, you are ready to camp. So one key feature with the Geo tents is the included roof vents. These work very simply. Go ahead and unzip the green zipper on your ceiling, and then there's a prop stick that velcros into place, and then you can zip it back up to keep all the bugs out. With that propped open, it creates a nice airflow through the tent and letting all the hot air that collects up top escape right out through there. When closing the tent, it is critical to ensure that this prop stick up in here is laid back flat. So one cool feature we've added with the 2025 Geo Pro tents is the new awning wire kit. This allows you to prop your rear door behind me up out here so you get a nice awning shade. When inserting this awning pole, it is crucial to keep 2 hands on the item at all times. As you can see, we are bending it, adding a spring factor, so keeping 2 hands gets you as rigid as possible. Do the same thing on the other side. And now you got a nice little shade at the rear. So another new feature here with the new Geo Pro tents is the included diesel heater port on the side of the unit. This is a very slick system that just uses a locking mechanism on the side. Once you have that cover popped off, you'll find included with your tent one adapter, and this is fit to both 4-inch or 3-inch round duct hosing. So whatever your diesel heater uses, you can mount right up to this. Very simple, just slide it in, turn it to the right until it locks in place, and you're ready to go. So to install your Geo organizer in your tent, very simple process. You'll find up on the corners some hooks. If you have the Geo 2.5, you'll use the first hook. If you have the Geo 3.0, you'll use the second hook. Around the tent perimeter, you'll see these red grommets. All you're doing is hooking those into place at their respective corners. And you're all set to go. Attaching in the cargo net storage system for your Geo tent is super simple. All you're gonna do, find the included grommet or hooks on your net, go ahead and bring them to the ceiling. You'll see these red grommets. Go ahead and hook one corner in, move across to the center here, and then across to the final corner. And then we can go ahead and bring it all the way to the front, where you'll find a hook at the bottom corners, as well as the center. And finally, 2 quick hooks on either side. Now you're all set to store your gear up there if you need to get it out of the way of your bed. So when removing your awning wire kit from the rear of your Geo Pro tent, same thing as when installing. Make sure you get 2 hands on the item. Go ahead and push down on a little bit so you can slide it out. And then you can remove it from your awning. Once you have these guys off, they can just be stored right underneath the mattress, just like so. And they're just happy to stay down there. Closure of the Geo tents are super quick and easy. First thing you're gonna do, come up to your U-bar up top, go ahead and get it off its mount, and then you can go ahead and pull it forward. Once your U-bar is laid flat, we're almost there. One thing that we do like to let you know when closing the tent is to make sure you leave the bottom zippers of your doors open, just so air can escape and you're not going to be fighting the billowing air inside of the tent. So we can go ahead and zip this door up. leaving the bottom open like I just mentioned. And then once we have the U-bar down and the doors zipped up, we can come onto the rear of the vehicle where you'll find this rope right here. Once you have this rope in your hand, all you're going to do, walk straight back while pulling down. And that'll pull it right into place for you. A few quick notes when closing the tent. You'll have some tucking to do of the fabric here in the rear. The easiest way to do that, just put 2 hands straight in and make sure the rope gets tucked in as well. And then as we come around to the sides, same thing. You'll have a little bit of tucking to do over here, but super quick and easy. Just do 1 hand there, and then come check right up under your hinge to make sure it's all set. And we can lock her back down before going to the other side and do the same thing. After that is done, go ahead and close up our ladder. Very simple process here. You'll see these red tabs. Biggest thing to watch out is watch your fingers. Please do not put them right here. And you just click them in, and the ladder drops down until it's fully closed. With our included strap, you can go ahead and buckle it up. Toss this in the rear of your vehicle, and you're all set to go. And that's been the setup and teardown of the Geo 10.